Well, this sucks. Don't break your don't break your main camera lens, people. Unless you want to be using a crappy ultra wide camera for everything, it's not a fun experience. Um, the Pixel 7 ultra wide camera sucks, but it's either this or that. So I think y'all prefer this. That right there is a Kindle Fire HD 7-inch second generation tablet slash e-reader that I put Android 7.1 on. Why is it on a wall, you may ask? Well, I got some plans for it. As you can see, I got my basic home screen and everything. Um, I don't have anything much on it. I just installed some games to see how well it works. This thing's got 32 gigs of storage, which for a tablet that came out in September of 2012 is pretty good. And it runs Battle Cats. It runs Agar.io. So this thing's surprisingly capable. It can also run some YouTube stuff. So I'm like, well, it's been sitting around. What do I want to do with it? So what I'm doing with it is pretty neat. If we come over here, we'll see that my Wi-Fi adapter I'm using is from 2012 as well, and it gives me weird errors every once in a while. But, I want to do Home Assistant. I want to have a little... all I wanted was a display that gives me the weather, the time, maybe like Google Task or connect to like a task app or whatever on my phone. And that's it. I don't want anything crazy, so I was trying to find apps for stuff like that, but they don't do that. So the next best thing is I'm going to have to create a Home Assistant server. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop onto the eBays here, and I'm going to search for a Chromebox or a micro PC or Dell Wise or whatever, Intel Compute Stick, NUC, like any of those micro PCs, because that's not my PC. I can't make that into or I can't run a server on that. That plus, even if I could, and that were my PC, there's no point because it's an actual computer. I don't want to have it on all the time. So I could buy one of these little things and slap a Home Assistant operating system onto there with the SD card or whatever else I need, and have this on all the time so I can run Home Assistant, so I can connect that into the whole server along with my phone and my watch, and have a little like room-based smart display. So obviously I have a little mount right here. Pardon the graininess. Like I said, my camera equipment's kind of bad. I don't know how those lines popped up in the screen, but they go away after a little bit, somewhat. But it would literally just be on all the time like that. I've tested it with just the home screen clock, and it doesn't seem to want to burn in overnight. So if it can stay on for just ever, I don't care how long. I don't care about burning. It's a 14-year-old tablet. If it can stay like that with weather tasks and everything, then I'm happy. I can use it as just my clock, because I used to have a ye old alarm clock sitting here. But it's these little quality of life things that I want to improve. I want a little smart display instead of a ye old red light alarm clock. So, like I said, I want to use a mini computer. Why is that? Because they consume literally no power. Let's see. Let me take... literally any of these Intel Compute sticks. These are basically the smallest I can get. Atom Z8330. 4 cores, 1.9 gigahertz. 2 watts. 2. If that's on all the time, it's gonna be like an LED light bulb being on all day would take up more power than that. And if it's able to run this for just one little machine, then that's great. That's all I need. So, obviously these are my own personal plans for a while because I'm not going to be able to do anything with the PC over there. So I'm just trying to come up with computer projects for myself to do. There's some people who rely on sponsorships to get by in this tech YouTube crisis, and I just can't get that, obviously. So I might as well have a little tinker toy to tinker with for the time being until I can get a laptop sold and check out a MacBook, until I get the PC sold and I can build another PC to show you guys. So, thanks for watching this quick little update. I didn't really want to, yap for too long. I just wanted to touch on a little project I wanted to do. I can't really go too far because I still need to get that server computer, and I'd rather find like a free mini PC. Like, I actually found a mini PC. It was an HP Slimline with an AMD A6 or A8, and it was actually a pretty capable little computer, but I didn't have a power cord for it, so I couldn't really do anything with it. That, in hindsight, would have been a pretty good computer, but I can't do anything with it. So, to finish it off, sorry for the bad camera quality. It'll be like this for a little while until I buy a new camera lens to put in my phone, which is going to be like a $10 endeavor, so whatever. And I hope you enjoyed the quick little update. I want to be doing computer stuff again, so I would love to get myself a little micro PC and set it up and do all the little tinker work that I love doing. So, like the video if you like the video, don't if you don't, comment if you have some recommendations for little Home Assistant server things. What computers do you guys use for your Home Assistant servers? Drop that down below. I'll have a link to my store. If you want that PC, get that PC because it's been here for a while. Check out our new website. We have a new Oasis Tech Repairs website, and it looks magnificent. My buddy did a splendid job on it. It has our services. It has contact for repairs. It has a storefront that you can check out. So check that out. Check out my other videos. I shall see you whenever I get my next thing of tech. Bye.